Boom! We live. We live on the YouTube, and now we live on Twitch as well. Bang bang. Bang bang. So, itinerary for today. Gonna run through our daily Spire run. And then, I don't know, I think we're just going to chill, maybe play some Dave the Diver, maybe play some Minecraft. We'll see what we're feeling afterwards. But we've got to get through this run first. Yesterday, we absolutely slimed out with an Ironclad run. So, feeling good. Got a nice little doubling up block body slam build. Felt awesome. So, we will be moving on to different character today. Thinking... likely want to go for the silent or the defect. I like saving the Watcher normally when we're doing the A20 hearts. I like saving Watcher for last just because Watcher's not even probably. Watcher is my best character by far. And I think defect's pretty close second. Silent is tough. Silent is a very tough character to play. That being said though, I think let's just go left to right. Let's just go left to right because I've been playing lots of games off stream. And now that we're streaming these daily, let's just go left to right. Started off with a good victory yesterday. Let's see if we can keep the streak going. Now, that being said, Silent is defo tough. Why do we only have two options? That shouldn't be the case. Maybe because, oh, I believe because I had to save and quit at the very beginning of the run. So technically it wouldn't count, but that's okay. That's a-okay. Okay, as per usual, we're going to use the nice map mod here to lay out, identify out the path we want to take. This mod is excellent. Color coding, just making these things pop out a little bit more so we can get the path we so desire. Being that we have a Niao start as well, I also like to pop in these guys just to see if there's a chance that we could get a 1 HP elite. And there's a decent chance that we could get it by going this path right here. The alternative is to take max HP, which is like, it's okay, it's fine. But I think I really want to try and snipe this elite if possible. There's a chance we completely whiff, but it's a very low one at that. Alternative would be to take a little bit of a safer path, go some combats, hit a shop, get a nice elite here, and then path off to one more elite at the end. But if we take this, we have the option of like maybe 2 elites, or actually, yeah, this elite into here, into these 2 fires, into that elite looks pretty appealing. So I think I'm going to try for that. Let's try for the snipe and see if we get it. $14 gold, quick slash, bane, and blade dance. Blade dance. Just the most upfront damage currently. Let's go ahead and take it. We find a shrine for a remove. I think generally speaking, remove is fine here. I do like to keep a pretty full deck, especially against the slime boss. That slime attack, adding that 5 extra slimes to your deck can definitely hurt your draw pile a little bit. But if we want to take these 3 elites, we're likely going to have to fight Nob, and I really like a defender move against Nob. And I think against Slime Boss 2, defender moves are a little bit more. I value them a little bit more just because you want as much damage as you can within those first 3 turns to get a good split. And then when that's the other slimes hit you with that frail attack, the defends become pretty poo-poo. So go ahead and kick a defend here. Blarp. Reflex, Sneaky Strike, Backstab. We don't have incredible discard synergy, and Sneaky Strike is a about the same, and not even about the same, it is the same energy cost for the damage of 2 strikes without that synergy. So I think simply just want to take the back step here. Just more damage. Give me more damage. Shop does seem a little bit early, but we have some things to consider here. I think some security against, if this is a combat node, security against this elite would be very nice. Also want something to be able to take on this elite. So I'm thinking maybe Cunning Potion sounds good. Poison Sap seems fine. Deadly Poison I don't love against the slime boss. Prepared seems okay. Footwork, nice. Definitely not as nice since we removed the defend though. I think I'm probably meant to take Cunning Potion here if we are considering taking this elite. And probably skip the Deadly Poison. Yeah, probably skip Deadly Poison. Hopefully I don't end up regretting that. We definitely need some good damage cards from these. We can pay up for a heal. No reason to. Goodbye, Cleric. But we do get the snipe on the Burning Elite, which is huge. Excellent start to the run. This is feeling pretty good. Good money. Blood Vial. Maybe we can become a vampire in Act 2. Would be fun. Potion, Key, and I like a Terror here. Terror is just good in general. I don't love Terror into Slime Boss, but also it's good at getting that split down. So probably meant to take it here. You could also take an Infinite Blades, being that we know this won't be Knob. Infinite Blades is decent against Lagavulin. Would definitely help us out in Sentries, but we have Essence of Steel for Sentries. We've got Cutting Potion for Laga. Take a Tear. Some lousy lice. Lousy lice. Oi, oi. Okay. Can we kill one of them? I need to get 24 damage. Yeah, we can kill him just about full block, actually. Just about. So let's do this. Boom. Blade Dance. Boom. Boom. Defend, Shiv, neutralize. Take 1. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, Niao's Lament showing definitely how powerful it can be in the early game. We've gotten out of these fights pretty unscathed. Already have a relic. Burning Elite is out of the way. And Explosive Potion's got to be better than the Essence of Steel. Surely. Backflip, Dagger Spray, Crippling Cloud. These are some great cards. I like these cards a lot. I do think it's likely going to be Crippling Cloud, though. Dagger Spray is not bad here. I like it into Slime Boss quite a bit, but I like Crippling Cloud better because if this is Lagavulin, Dagger Spray doesn't feel the best. We can also take a backflip here, but we're more likely to see the backflips later, so let's take the Cloud. All right. Likely using Explosive Potion in this fight. Yeah, definitely using the Explosive Potion in this fight. Man, oh man. Let's make you weaken on next turn, full block, and then I suppose let's try and kill you before you attack. Looks like we're just gonna have to eat the 7 here. That's okay. We don't get that though, although we do get the terror. In this case, we get full block. Yeesh. Really don't want to take another 10 here, considering a potion. I think the potion is reasonable here. I think it's definitely reasonable. I'd like to upgrade at both of these. Maybe we might have to rest if we want to take this elite into slime boss, but having that extra health feels nice. Let's go ahead and use it. $26 gold, smiling mask, poison stab, acro, and footwork. I think a footwork is totally fine here. Yeah, footwork is totally fine. 27 gold, lantern is welcome. And likely an upgrade on terror. Blade dance also not bad. Let's upgrade the terror. And we did get potions from the combats. Our potion chance is quite low at the moment. It's quite low indeed. And I really don't think we feel all too comfortable getting a good split on this guy yet. So let's take some more card rewards. More card rewards plus the blood vial will heal us up a little bit, which is definitely nice. Definitely nice. Sneaky, all out, and eviscerate. I think an all out is fine here. All out definitely helps us a bit more with the other phases of slime boss. Still having a decent bit of trouble seeing how we're gonna split it though. But sneaky strike feels a little bit too meh at the moment. Eviscerate definitely. I would love to take an eviscerate, but I don't think we have the luxury of taking it. Let's take the all out. And probably meant to upgrade the all out. Likely need to upgrade it. Going into the elites, this is not going to be sentry, it's going to be Knob or Laga. I can still upgrade all out though. Good into slime boss. Okay. Footwork would definitely love to get that poison and terror down. We drew a lot of, yeah, a few of our defensive tools here, so I don't love waking up on this turn. Definitely want to get the terror down. Oh, geez. Let's go ahead and play this now. Wake up next turn, take one turn of weaken. And I don't love shuffling this back in, but I think the damage is necessary. Okay. Likely because of our footwork, this shouldn't be too much of a damaging fight for us. That being said, though, we do have to pump out damage immediately. Cool. Yeah, Terror doing some absolute work there. We get Tingsha? Wait, this run is coming together. It's all coming together. Okay, now we really want some discard fuel. Now we really want some discard stuff. Prepared is discard. It's a good upgrade, allowing us to do even more discard in one card. Very good condensed discard and draw. Definitely would take a backflip here too, but let's take the prepared. Hello, folk. Probably should have discarded first. Whoops. Alrighty. Another prepared. Yeah, going into Slime Boss. We want that. And I think 45 health, we're totally chilling. We are totally chilling. And I think we can just kill him with Tingsha. Yeah, I think that's definitely a thing we can do. Definitely. Turn 1 footwork, definitely welcome. I think I am just going to play the backstab. I don't want to redraw this. Boom. Okay. Put that terror down. We're going to be taking a lot here. We're never splitting, so I'm going to use this to extend the weekend. Yeah, 28's a little more reasonable. I suppose we could split. I think I'm fine with taking a bit of damage though, so we can get a better split. Actually, no, never mind, the poison will split. I'm silly. Okay, really bad split, but thankfully we're prepared for this. No pun intended. Okay. Definitely gonna split you now. Okay. I want to bring these down. I am going to be weakened, which means my all-out attack isn't going to be incredibly great. I want to get you close to half though, just in case you smack us for a lot. So we want to get you as close to 33 as we can. That's good enough. Focus you down. Wow. I did not account for this draw. Okay. Okay. 1 HP. 1 HP in a dream. 1 HP in a dream. Please don't hurt me. Please don't freaking hurt me. Yeah, we're dead. 07. Slime boss is tough, man. Slime boss as silent is freaking tough. And this would have been such a good run, too. We had Tinksha. But ultimately, I think just not enough damage. Not enough damage to get through the boss. That hurts. Well, that being said, we do have 2 runs to make up from the weekend. So let's just go ahead and run it back. Let's just run it back on the silent. Okay, we're faced with Slime Boss yet again. We get our revenge tour here. Revenge, sweet revenge. Okay, notably forced elite, which means boss swap is risky. Boss swap is very risky. Could obtain a curse for more max health. It would bring us up to 78, which on silent is pretty comfortable. We could remove that curse here. But I definitely thinking I want to go to this shop though, just so I can guarantee good potions going into the elites, then get a fire, go into that elite here, maybe take a 3rd elite here, get lots of rest sites. That seems like the path we would like to go to. Alternatively, we could go this route, just full combats. I think it's hard to go wrong with an upgrade card here. I think max health is generally not a great start. More health means you can take more hits, but it doesn't add any effective damage, doesn't add any effective utility or anything like that. And boss swapping is definitely very scary. One, I'm not a big fan of swapping on silent in particular. I think having a very strong turn 1 in this game is incredibly powerful, especially when your deck is larger than any other deck of the character with more starting strikes and defense. Although if you're going to boss swap, I think Slime Boss is definitely one of the higher risk, higher rewards, because silent definitely struggles a bit beating this boss. But let's just go simple here. Let's just upgrade. Let's start with the neutralize upgrade. Help us a bit with these early floors, these early elites, and maybe if we get enough weakening in the deck, maybe we can weaken up Slime Boss, soak up that big punch on turn 3 to guarantee a better split this time. Ooh, nice draw. Well, perfect job, fight. Good start. And a potion. Awesome. Also, notably, I think Blur is not terrible into Slime Boss either, for the record. Cloak and Daggers kind of block kind of damage. Don't really feel comfortable enough to take a reflex yet. Take a Blur. I like a floor 1 Blur. I think it's fine. And we're met with the Ominous Forge. Now with this shop, taking Warp Tongues definitely becomes intriguing. We could just take a simple upgrade here, but we haven't added much that we wanted to upgrade, really. I mean, we could upgrade the Blur. Let's take the Relic. I'm going to take the Relic and see if we can examine the strength of upgraded cards in this run. Let's see if we can exploit the fact that we can really abuse that. We take one either way, so just strike, I suppose. Boom, blur. Ah. It's a bad turn to draw that pain, but take some damage to do some damage. Okay, all things considered, not bad. Swift Pot, Blade Dance, Skewer, and Footwork. To get through this extra floor, I like a Skewer a lot. Yeah, let's add some damage. Let's add a card that doesn't hurt us by paying multiple cards here. Playing Blade Dance while we have pain in our hand and are unable to remove it would suck. But playing Skewer and killing thing in one shot feels good. Ay. All right. Just not going to play anything there. No point in taking damage when we don't need to. Acro Defect. Quick Slash. You could take an Acro here. Take an Acro here. Especially since we're going to be upgrading lots of cards in our hands. Drawing those upgraded cards back seems pretty helpful. Let's take it. Opens up some discard stuff as well. And here, I think the only thing we're considering is card remove. Well-Laid Plans this year, which definitely is an incredible card, but we want to get rid of this pain immediately. Dead draw and taking damage when we play cards is not ideal at all. Anything else we'd like to add? We could definitely add a Sneaky Strike. Definitely could. And going into this elite, I think we do want some help with our damage. Definitely want some help with our damage. World with Holes is here on sale, but without any guaranteed method of strength scaling, it doesn't feel the best. Although if we do find strength scaling, it would be good with a Skewer Riddled. I think I'm just going to play it safe, open up some discard avenues with Sneaky Strike. And probably a decent fight to use the colorless potion. Panache. Panache rarely procs. Quite rarely. Let's take a thinking ahead. See if we can't get this Sneaky Strike on a better turn. Likely going to take 2 to deal 14 as well. Let's try and end this fight as fast as we can. There we go. Much better turn to get this on. Not quite able to kill, but that is okay. We can guarantee the kill next turn. Take a little bit of damage to guarantee the kill. That's all right. attack the one with less health. Hello Tyson, how's it going? How's it going? Just chilling. The runs, I mean, yesterday's run, obviously you saw, was a slamming success. But the runs today, this one definitely has some promise. I'm hoping for the best. I'll likely do one more run after this, but the first one was brutal. We didn't even get past Act 1. We got all the way to the slime bosses, Silent, and just got our head freaking chopped off because that fight is ridiculous. It was tough. It would have been a really good run too, because we had I got Taisha as my last elite relic, and then I was able to pick up 2 prepareds. It would have been such a freaking fun run, but alas. Centennial puzzle, good relic. Good relic, very good relic. You could take a Flechette. Second sneaky strike is also maybe reasonable. Maybe reasonable. I don't love Flechettes in the slime boss, however. If we take second sneaky, that would make for a pretty funny Snecko run. I think I am going to take another sneaky though, because I really want to fight this elite, and if it's Knob, well, we're in trouble. I do think I have to take a nap though. I'm just going to let all of these turns play out because I want as many upgraded cards as possible. I also want to get that Ascender's Bane out of here. Take a little bit of damage so we get the big draw here. Feels good. All right, look at this. Big damage. Bonk, bonk, bonk. How much damage do we actually have? 6. It's 5. Yeesh. Not quite enough to kill, huh? It's not attacking next turn. So, alright. 31 health is fine. Get some money. Ceramic fish giving us some more money whenever we add things to the deck. Choke is here and escape plan is here. escape plan is takeable. It's takeable. I don't mind it with the blur. And we get money from ceramic fish, so I'll add it. Money and lantern. Wait. I'm getting a crazy sense of deja vu. Didn't we get lantern from the chest at last run? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, thief. Be gone. Kill this guy with skewer. No need to take the damage here. Flex potion. Now, flex potion is something we were lacking for a slam boss last time. And I think that's an incredible thing to get here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Cloak and dagger, deadly poison, or a choke. I don't think I mind a cloak and dagger. That being said, I don't think it's necessary. Although it is another skill for our escape plan. Very much debating if this is worth it. I think I'll take it. I'll very reluctantly take it. But it's already paying off dividends, allowing us to full block this turn. Cool. Cool, cool. Not quite able to kill. Although maybe I can with a strike. 24, 33. Oh man, we're one off. Well, I would be able to kill the back slime actually. Let's do that. Boom. Regen potion. Regen potion, not bad. Concentrate is here. I think just another acrobatics though is what we want. And with double acro, maybe we don't need the draw potion. Maybe the regen potion is more valuable. Alright, while I rest at this, I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. Boom, boom. All right, we back. With the regen potion, I think we can greed the rest here and get an upgrade. That being said, though, upgrades aren't insanely valuable because we do have the warp tongues. At least things we really want to be upgrading are things that we play one time, like powers or cards that exhaust. That being said, we don't have any of those yet. So, definitely could rest, and I do like going into Slime Boss with a lot of health. I think I'm going to take a nap. Because I want this elite. Ooh, and maybe another elite. His pants have been stolen, and he has been eviscerated and chopped by giant claws. Now, eviscerated and chopped by giant claws is quite scary, because that means we're facing Lagavulin, I believe. And not only is it Lagavulin, it is a super buff Lagavulin. Which may be very hard to dispose of. We already kind of struggled against normal Lagavulin as it is. Since then, we've added another acrobatics, which definitely would help us with our draw, but there's no guarantee. That being said, we do have the regen potion, do have the flex potion, and we could always skip this elite. And we have Sentinel Puzzle. It's the worst that can happen. Okay, we get some gold. Boom. Alright. Lega's here. There's no going back now. There's no going back now. This is not a very good turn one. Oh man, yeah, this is what I feared would happen. Both of our sneaky strikes are stuck without acrobatics. This is now very tough. This is now very tough. I think we may just be dead. I may just be dead here. We've got to do 36 damage at -4 strength. Ooh, come on. Gotta push through. Gotta push through. Okay. Just 1 damage. We lost almost all of our health, but we made it. And we're rewarded with Tingsha. This is literally... This is an insane amount of deja vu. Insane. Lantern Tingsha have made their incredible return. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Wow. Alright, I think with the discard shell, now that the elites are gone, taken care of, with 17 health and no potion, there's no way we're taking this elite. Let's take a deflect. Let's prepare for slime boss. Remove versus heal. Let's just heal. And a 33 again. I don't think there's anything incredible like that we're absolutely dying to upgrade here. Just gonna take a nap and fight the big guy. All right. This for the record is going better than the first time though. We're a little bit closer to the split. 89, okay. Looks like we're meant to tank this. Yeah, we can tank one hit split next turn. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb and an idiot and stupid. Okay. We get a really bad split, but we'll manage. We will manage. Hello. I believe you are a bot. The instant call out, yeah. Whenever it's an at and the "how are you" message, it's yikes, big yikes. Okay, well here are all the slimes. I think I learned my lesson last time though. I think I just want to play some of these. Yeah, we napped for a reason. Let's learn from our mistakes. If we hit you once more, you'll split, so let's hit you. This is a freaking nasty punch. Again, being frail here just really sucks. But I really don't like the idea of having two 32 health slimes. On 20, it feels maybe a bit more manageable. For even just a little bit. Because now killing them becomes reasonable. I don't like the amount of slimes I'm seeing right now. I also don't like the amount of damage I'm taking. Please be something good. Okay. Okay. I think I can manage with this. So deal 13, it could kill you and then block a little bit. Then we've just got one slime left to deal with. Okay. It's manageable. I believe this is manageable. It's scary. 3 health. Very freaking scary. Actually, 18 damage. Am I dead? I don't split, so I'm dead. Oh my goodness. Even with 50 health, I couldn't beat the freaking slime boss. Okay, to be fair though, I messed up the split. So that's genuinely just a misplay on my end. I think if I don't mess up the split there, this fight is much more easy. But man, this is tough. Silent is freaking tough. I almost want to cool off with one of these runs, but I want to get this. I want to get this down. We're gonna go one more time. Last run of the day. We're gonna go one more time. Slime boss. Okay, slime boss. Running it back. Third time. Third time's a charm. That's what they say, right? That's what they freaking say. Okay. Okay. Not great elite options here. We've got a maximum 2 elite run in Act 1. That's kind of sucks. That being said, then I don't think we take the remove, because we go this way, we limit ourselves to 1 elite. We go this way, we are forced to go to a shop. Either which way, there is a forced elite. Maybe we could do boss swap, and if we get something bad, we can go left. Alright, I'm gonna go boss swap, because I'm really struggling to find an answer to slime boss on silent, and I think boss swap is the best way to get there. Fusion hammer is great. Fusion hammer means that we can go right and feel pretty good about that decision. Maybe even take the burning elite, honestly. Although, let's see. Let's start here. Fusion hammer means no upgrades though, which can feel awkward at times. But for now, we'll enjoy our 4 energy. And cards like leg sweep. Yeah, I think leg sweep is very reasonable here. You could take a dagger spray, but I almost always love taking at least 1 leg sweep. Granted that it is offered to us. Noxious Fumes. Now that's a great card against Slime Boss. Get in here. Freaking get in my deck. Where have you been? Where have you been in the past 2 runs, Noxious Fumes? Piercing Mail, Backstab. I like Backstab less because we've swapped our relic. Piercing Mail seems fine, but I do have 2 potions. I don't feel incredible going into the elite though, because like if that's Knob, we could very much just die. But with Fusion Hammer, we're healthy enough. We're healthy enough. Screw it. Screw it. Okay. Bouncing Flask is not great for what we're trying to do right now. That being said, it is damage and we have the energy to play it, so I think we take it. It is better than nothing. Well, this kind of sucks. I think we're fine, actually. Yeah, totally fine. This is 11 damage plus 12. Not enough to kill. Let's play this. Okay. I think we need to take Dagger Spray. We need a card that does damage against Nub. Okay, it's not Nub. Just don't fight Nub. It's that easy, right? That being said, I do think we use this potion here. Honestly. Is it Mayhem? I believe it's Mayhem. Max HP Sentries is terrifying, though. This is a terrifying fight. Sure. Weaken and Bouncing Flask. Rack up that poison, baby. rack up that poison. Okay. Beautiful. Awesome. 27 gold, Omamori, Emerald Key, Flex Potion, and... Deadly poison? Whoops. Whoops, all poison. What if poison is the secret slime boss killer? What if? We still do have a potential gremlin knob on the horizon, which is definitely scary. Definitely scary. I think this is fine though. Sets us up for Act 2 quite nicely. Go ahead and heal just about the full HP. And probably take this elite. Difference is I'd get a relic first, which is definitely nice, but this fire maybe feels like a bad floor to go to. And the question marks don't feel great. I would like to get more potions. Okay, let's go this way. It is Knob. Okay, it is Senior Knob. Which is definitely frightening. Yeesh, okay. I think I meant to use Flex Potion here because we have the Dagger Spray and a Strike seems good enough. Alrighty. So no way I'm killing next turn. Just gonna have to eat this damage. Man, oh man. Ouch. Okay, next turn, you die, so let's block. Okay. Nunchaku, Weak Potion, Masterful Stab, and Bane. Bane's not terrible here. I think we can do better though. Don't really need second Noxus Fumes. Masterful Stab is interesting, however. It's a free card to play with Nunchaku. You know, free. Don't think I need it though. I will take an ink bottle. That's good. Alright, let's take some more fights. Ow. Fairy in a bottle. Welcome. Very welcome. I like prepared. I like prepared with ink bottle. Seems good. Flying knee is also a consideration with nunchaku, but I'll take prepared. Open up some discard stuff. I'm gonna use this. Yeah, glad I did. Don't play that. Storm of Steel, All Out, and Blade Dance. Blade Dance, Nunchaku, Ink Bottle sounds exactly like what we want. Storm of Steel is like kind of cool with these as well, but I just don't think we have the draw engine for it yet. Blade Dance is just safer. A thief. Be gone, thief. Be gone. Hiya. Okay, poison potion, definitely good. Eviscerate. Okay, not incredible yet. Infinite Blade seems reasonable. Seems reasonable with Nunchaku, Ink Bottle, just always feeling those by 1 each turn. Seems okay. Don't think we want a Poison Stab, however. We're also teetering on maybe adding a few too many cards to the deck, but against Slime Boss, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. I think I'm going to take this. I don't know how good it is, but I'm going to take it. That will kill us. Although, we do have the fairy. No, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Oh. This is a tough fight. This is tough indeed. Oh boy. May have to use this poison if I don't want to just outright die. think this through. 6 and 6 will kill you. 5 and 3 is not killing anything else, though. We can survive 10, however. We can survive 10, so we'll do that. Three health and a dream. Okay. Hey, dagger spray, that's good. Okay. Don't want these. No, don't want those. Alright, Mr. Slime. I'm here to slime you out. This time, I will freaking kill you. Mark my words. Okay, we're almost dead. Ay. Not quite dead, but almost dead. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. Let's play that. 14 will bring you down to 85. I think it's a strike once angle, because I want to save the energy for Nunchaku. Okay, here I think we just go Omega Giga mode and kill. Play out those, that's okay. 48 split seems reasonable. That seems reasonable. And kill you because I really don't want to be weakened. I'll bring you down to 12, 10. I'm not blocking, so there's no point in playing the Piercing Will yet. Save it for when there are more of them. Okay. What is half? 24? I'll take these 2 hits and split you here. Perfect. Perfect. 1 HP in a dream. That is going to split you, so we'll attack. Oh my god. We did it. We did it. And on 1 health. On 1 freaking health. Oh. Okay. Slime boss is finally defeated. And just barely at that. It took a boss swap, 2 synergistic relics, and 22 card deck with freaking infinite blades in it to beat the slime boss. It's ridiculous. Okay, now for Act 2, where do we want to go? I think the whole Nunchaku ink bottle stuff it's cool. I don't think Phantasmal Killer makes it better though, because these are already kind of low damage. And it can be hard to set up. There's no guarantee we get like Runic Pyramid. We don't have well-laid plans. 1,000 Cuts kind of goes into this idea of playing lots of things, which is cool. Alchemize is just good. I think I'm gonna go with 1,000 Cuts, and I think 1,000 Cuts because it's fun, and we already have extra energy, so it's not like this is incredibly hard to play. Let's take 1,000 Cuts. Wristblade is here. Wristblade's cool. Sozu, we like potions though. I think it's got to be Pandora's here. I mean, we still have all 5 strikes in defense. Transforming those feels amazing. Let's gamble. And the fucking incredible cards to get. Oh my goodness. We get Burst, Grand Finale, Slice, Escape Plan, Tools of the Trade, Adrenaline, Nox Fumes, Double Dash, and Envenom. Wow. What a freaking Pandora's box. That's incredible. 5 freaking rares. 2 uncommons. Or no. 4 uncommons and 1 common card. That's a crazy P box. We will take that. We will take that 1,000,000%. And now I think the deck is functioning quite strong. We've got decent discard angle. We've got more synergistic things with Nunchaku Ink Bottle with these 0 costs. Dash is just a decent card. Burst is incredible with the Blade Dance Nunchaku stuff. Burst Prepared, Burst Bouncing Flask. Little sad that we're not going to be able to upgrade that, but Burst Adrenaline is good. Okay. Okay. We can do some stuff with this deck. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna pour out some water and then run to the bathroom again really quick before we take on Act 2. All right. Booyah. Who's the Yak Boss? Champ. This deck definitely wants double poison. Double poison. And what else? Maybe some discard stuff. Yeah, probably some discard stuff. If we go to that shop, we're forced to go to that elite. I think I just want to take lots of combats though. Maybe some question marks because Omamori. Could take 3 elites, but there's not many pathing options there. Or we could go 3 elites here, and there's not lots of rests, but rests are overrated. Just don't take damage. Surely that's a good strategy. Don't take damage. Unblocked damage, I don't think that's ever happening, unfortunately. Okay, ouch. Yo, Tiseki MN. Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate that. For everyone joining in, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are currently on a 0 streak. We're on a 0 streak, but we are figuring out the silent. We just had 3 back-to-back runs of fighting Slime Boss, and third try is a charm. We just beat it at 1 HP. These are the relics that we got. Just started Act 2, and we had an excellent Pandora swap. We got some brilliant cards off of this. Hello, hello, good luck, good luck. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, we're balling out here. Hopefully gonna make it a blast. This is gonna be the last run of today, and afterwards we're probably gonna hop on some either Minecraft or the Dave the Diver. We're gonna see what the vibes are. But for now, we've just got to worry about surviving this. Which is definitely seeming to be difficult, quite difficult. Alright, let's see if we can't redraw that poison and just end this fight outright. Not quite. There it is. Make sure we play these as well. Cool. Firepot, Terror, Crippling Cloud, Choke. I think a single Crippling Cloud is fine here. I definitely like the AoE weaken. I just like the weaken in general, honestly. And with burst, it becomes reasonable. We're gonna have a very large deck. I think same game plan. Still just want to go this way. Maybe go to the shop, see how we're feeling with the elite, but we took a lot of damage in that, so I'm not feeling incredible. Might have to veer off and do something like this. We'll see. We're met with the Augmenter. Strength doesn't do much for our deck, sadly. Turn 1 benefit is like, it's okay. A transform 2, let's see, what would we transform? I would honestly, I think I'd be fine dunking the Infinite and one of the Noxious Fumes. I don't think we need 2. I'm fine with 1. I don't think, 2 feels a bit excessive. And the Infinite Blades just feels a little bit too slow now. I think our things are doing a little bit better. Could also dunk the Envenom. The Envenom feels a little bit awkward in this deck. We're not doing a whole lot of... We don't have a whole lot of attacks to make use of this, right? Like, we've got the dashes, which will apply maybe 1. The Blade Dance, which will help scale a little bit, but... realistically, Bouncing Flask, Noxious Fumes are kind of doing the heavy lifting here. I'm gonna go for a Transform 2. It's a little bit of a gamble, but it's fun. It's fun, and that's what we're here to do today. We're just here to chill, just have a good time, you know. So let's get rid of the Transform Noxious Fumes and the Envenom. I think Duncan Venom. Will I regret that later? Maybe. But we already have 1,000 Cuts, which is kind of doing like the same thing, right? But 1,000 Cuts is AoE and Venom's not. Okay, we get Glass Knife Adrenaline. That's definitely an upgrade. That is a brilliant upgrade. I will take that. Thank you, Augmenter. Appreciate you so much. Whew, now we just have to survive. I'm very quickly realizing that after that transform, this deck is very low on defense. We're going to be taking a lot of damage, which... ouch. Ouch. Actually, probably should have gotten rid of Grand Finale. Not sure if I'm ever going to make that work. Forgot that was in the deck. Whoops. Already. We'll go ahead. Dunk the escape plan. Let's play these all out. Boom, the power. many of those as we can. Make sure Nunchaku and Ink Bottle are nice and cycled up. These cards feel unnecessary. Although expertise is maybe something to consider. I would very much like something more like an acrobatics though, or a backflip. That would be incredible. We need draw and block. We also need to not die. We're very close to just dying. Okay, let's try and not die. Automatically, we are failing. We're doing a very, we're doing a very bad job at not dying. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. No longer dying. Can we get that much more block? Not really. Okay. Snake, please have mercy. Please have mercy on me. Some more poison, please. Okay. Alrighty. Again, don't need these cards. Okay, thankfully a bit of an easier fight. I think we can survive this. No problem, no problem. Definitely want to get our powers out and play though, so let's just go ahead and play this. See if we can't find it. I believe that's death. Unfortunately, that looks like it's death. Well, so it was a nice try. We ended up not getting strong enough for Act 2. I mean, barely skimming by for the first act was tough. It's very tough. I've really got to figure out a way to beat the slime boss consistently on silent. It's really tough. Against Guardian, the game plan is pretty simple, right? You know, just block heavy cards, weakening is great. Going into Act 2, that game plan is pretty decent as well. Hexaghost is just damage race. It's all about the poison build, but man, with Slime Boss, I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. I try and build big decks. I try and go attack heavy, and it just doesn't seem to work. It doesn't seem to work. So we'll have to try and swapping up the approaches, but what can you do? What can you do? We'll try again tomorrow. That is going to be all the catch-up games that I have to run through today. So I think I'm going to take a quick break here. Let's see. Yeah, quick break. That's probably where I'm going to call it for stream today. It's going to be a shorter stream, just a chill kind of day here. Tuesday nights I'm always a little bit busy, so the streams are going to be a little bit shorter. But everyone who stopped in, just came out, hung around for the vibe. Sorry today was a little bit of a shorter day, but hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for coming by. Tseki MN, thank you again for the raid. Those of you that stuck around, hope you enjoyed the little bit of the show today. But I will catch you guys next time. So I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever time zone you're watching in. I will see you guys around. But take it easy. Take care.